Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has given his clearest warning yet that Turkey will fight against the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant in Syria. The groups advanced to within sight of the Turkish army on the Syrian border. Bernard Smith reports now from Suruk, which is on the Turkey-Syria border.
Turkey's military is just a few hundred meters away from ISIL fighters. In some places, all that separates them is barbed wire marking the border. But so far, the Turks have just watched as the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant advance across Syria. As refugees continue to arrive, Turkey has been accused by its NATO allies of ignoring the foreign fighters crossing the other way. But, speaking to the opening session of Turkey's parliament, the president said his country was committed to tackling terrorism.
No terrorist group, whether in Turkey or elsewhere, will receive any sympathy from us. Their presence is unacceptable. Turkey is not a country that will allow itself to be used for temporary transition.
Turkey's government knows ISIL is a threat. Its hesitation about joining the US-led campaign against the armed group was partly because 46 Turks were being held hostage in Iraq. They're now free. But Turkey is still worried about the risk of retaliation from ISIS sleeper cells that might be in Turkey. It's also worried about arming the Kurds to fight in Syria. Turkey fought its own long, still unresolved armed conflict with the Kurds. And then there's the risk that taking part in a campaign to push back ISIS in Syria may inadvertently help President Bashar al-Assad. Erdogan told his audience that Turkey isn't just in a fight against ISIL.
One of Turkey's priorities is to have a strong and just government in Damascus. We cannot be indecisive about the situation in the Gulf and the larger Middle East. How can we remain uninterested given the crisis on two fronts on our borders? We will not sit idle.
On Thursday, Turkey's parliament will likely approve motions allowing Turkish forces to join the fight against ISIL in Turkey and Iraq. It will also allow foreign forces to use its bases. That means the possibility of US jets taking off for Iraq and Syria from Incirlik Air Base in southern Turkey. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, on the Turkey-Syria border.